Yo, what's up, guys? So we're gonna be breaking down Tony Montana's scene where he met Sosa, and it's a very good, explanation about alpha male behavior versus beta male behavior, what people consider weak behavior versus strong behavior, and it's a perfect example. And it's not that Tony Montana in the movie was the epitome of masculinity; he really wasn't. I will go with The Godfather or Michael Corleone for that. But this scene pretty much shows you what the subtle things that causes a guy to portray masculinity compared to femininity, like the other guy would do. Okay, so we're gonna watch the video, and I'm gonna give you guys my take on it. And if you guys want to learn more about this, you guys can $9. Right? Let's begin this. So to give you guys a quick overview of what this scene is, this is the drug dealer, the one on the left. His name is Sosa. The one in the middle is the one who's more of a beta male. He's actually an FBI agent. And obviously the one on the right is Tony Montana, all right? And I want you guys just to pay attention to the difference in body language, facial expression, movement, talking. And I'm gonna explain to you guys how to apply it. This is pretty much what I talked about in my last video, but you get to see a visual representation of it.
Lopez guarantees to buy from me 150 kilos every month of the year. He picks it up down here. I can sell it to him for as little as 7,000 a key. You cannot do better than that.
Yeah, but then we gotta take the risk of moving it. Also, we'll be cutting out the Colombians. You know what that means?
Now, a big one, notice the way he's talking, notice his facial expression, and I do this too, right? Notice his facial expression, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Even I gotta do it too, right? There's nothing wrong with being expressive. In fact, if you're on camera and you're an entertainer, this is how you gotta talk. You gotta capture people's attention. But when it comes to the one-on-one basis, you gotta turn that off. You gotta lower your nonverbals. I want you guys to notice whenever you're in a dangerous situation and you don't know whether or not the person is gonna hurt you, notice what happens. You usually express yourself more. Your expressions are more alive. They're more like you smile more because you're trying to say, hey, let's keep the peace. Yeah, for real? Yeah, okay. It shows weakness. Like the whole smiling and extra expression is a sign of nervousness, especially if you're on attention. Next time you get intimidated by somebody, just pay attention to what you do with your face. You're gonna notice you might even do that. But then notice Tony Montana.
That means we have to go to war with him.
Right? Let's go back.
Oh,
Yeah, but then we gotta take the risk of moving it. Also, we'll be cutting out the Colombians. You know what that means?
that means we have to go to war with him. We cut out the color.
Right? So his face is more relaxed. Now, the problem with the guy in the middle is that he shows people how he feels too much. He's too transparent, right? In this scene, this guy, the one on the left, Sosa, actually kills the guy in the middle. But you never get the indication that he's gonna kill him. It's all subtle, okay? So it's all about lowering your nonverbals, and we're gonna see more of an example. And watching the example is me one thing explaining it, but just seeing it is so subtle that if you don't know what you're looking at, you're only gonna know what's happening. You're only gonna sense their masculinity through the reaction they give you. But if you know what you're looking at, you can see clearly why he looks like why he looks weak compared to Tony.
Colombians, we take risks on both sides.
So why don't we split the risk?
Right? Calm, serious, right?
You guarantee your
He can't control his negative face. That's a problem with him.
delivery, say as far as Panama. We take it from there.
Right? Notice the way Tony's talking. He's even talking while he's eating, and then he leans back. And then he also leans back, which is a sign of rapport.
Panama is risky. Costs me more. Panama I can sell for 13.5 a key.
13.5?
Right? And then notice when he said that, look.
13.5 a key.
He was about to respond, and look at the way the guy on the left does his expression. Fake, just fake happiness, fake bullshit, right? But Tony, if you look at Tony, he's more serious and more straight to the point.
13-5?
And the guy gets angry, gets emotional, and that's a sign of weakness.
You lost? 13.
But he respects that because he knows the game.
5. We still gotta take that shit to Florida, man. Do you know what that's like these days? You got the fucking Navy all over the place. You got frogmen. You got EC2s with the satellite tracking shit in them. You got the fucking Bell 209 assault choppers up the ass, man. You know, we're losing 1 out of every 9 lows. That's no duck walk anymore. Let me tell you. Forget about 13-5.
It's and what creates this effect is as simple as controlling your nonverbals. It's insane, dude. It's just that simple. It's all about just controlling your nonverbals, going from talking like this to talking like this, right? Because we're not gonna do that. We're not going to take that risk and risk pissing off the Colombians, you know? And rather than, we can't take that risk, pissing off the Colombians. That's too much of a risk, right? This is entertaining. This is to merit respect, right? And to actually, if you're an entertainer, it's actually good to mix up both, right? When you talk like this, when it's time to chill out, right? But then when it comes time to talk about something serious, you change your tone, and people actually listen to you more, right? So you'll pay attention when I talk like this, right? Don't get me wrong, you will pay attention, but when I become a little bit more serious, you actually pay more attention. Your attention just becomes more narrow because all of a sudden I'm more focused. It's like when you look at a painting, you don't know that the painting, you don't notice the little colors here, the little shadows here. You only get a general impression of the painting. Like you don't notice the detail, you get the general impression of it.
What do you suggest that is reasonable?
Right? Let's go to the scene actually. Right? And this was the main problem. As you're gonna see, the real issue with the guy was that he became emotional. And anytime you become way too emotional, it's gonna come through. The self is always coming through it. So if you're nervous, if you feel insecure, you're gonna give off those signals. I'm sorry, you're wired to, when you feel nervous, to give off these signals, or when you feel insecure, to give off these signals. And insecure doesn't just mean you feel unattractive. Insecure means you're not getting attention. Insecure means you don't know whether or not the person likes you, and so you subtly give off that vibe.
Fuck you. How's that?
Yeah, but yeah, this is pretty much a video. It pretty much explains how to communicate alpha traits. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. If you guys want me to do more breakdowns like these, go let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what other videos I should break down, and I'll see you guys in the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have 2 nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.